Hey, what's up guys? It's DJ Next here, back making a video about Bleach Online. Now this video will be the part 3
You are in the
or the
mix
last
with
part
DJ
of my
Red.
mini-series which is called All About PvP. Okay, now if you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch that now. It's on my channel, it's free, and the contents are good. Okay, now um on my last video, which is the part 2, we've talked about the mid-game and the transition from mid-game to your end-game. Okay, now we've talked about a few things there, but now we're gonna focus on your end build. Okay, your end build going to a much more better end game strategy. Okay, now before we go there, our friend here, Gino from S83, my very good friend, decided to lend us a info that is very helpful in my opinion. Okay, so I'm gonna share it with you guys. Okay, so we all know about the treasure tab. Okay, so here's where you see and obtain all your hogu or your treasures. They help you a lot in terms of stats. Okay, stat boost. So um some of you might not know this, but you actually get more than what you see. Okay, now for stamina, um it says there it's 2268 plus 2268. Okay, now that's not all what it adds. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys a few print screen or screen capture, whatever you prefer, that our friend Gino decided to share with us. Okay, now here it goes. Now observe this. If you add 5670 to 5670, you basically get only around 12,000. Okay, 12 or 11, or I don't know. I'm bad at math, as you all know. Okay, so yeah, but again, that is only the stats that it shows when it's not equipped. Okay, but once you equip it, here is what you see right here. Okay, now it adds a total of 18,711 stamina. Okay, compared to this one, which is probably viewed as the treasure by itself. Okay, now this view, you can see this on your partner's view. Okay, which is right here. Okay, now you check that out, then you see what it provides. Okay, now yeah, so it pretty much provides you with a lot of stats than you could have ever imagined. Plus it contributes a lot to um your spirit stones. Okay, the more spirit stones you have, the much better the whole group will work. Okay, so take note of that. That is a pretty good tip when you are in your mid game transition to your end game, or in other words, your mid build in transition to your end build. Okay, or might work as well with mid build. I mean, end build going to your stronger end build. Okay, now that is done, we're gonna talk about the partners. Okay, so I'm not level 90 yet, as you can see. I've been missing a total of 2 weeks, I guess, of events, Evil Spirit and Ryokan GW whatsoever, so I'm not getting that much XP. Okay, so yeah, um, as you can see here, this is what I consider your gateway, okay, to your end build, your gateway. Okay, because again, the partners here aren't the best, but again, they will do the job right and will lead you to your end build. Okay, Zaraki Kenpachi is pretty good in PvE. Okay, so that is why I said gateway. Okay, so PvE is basically your gateway into a more powerful PvP, player versus player. Okay, now I can show you guys the next partners that are available, but again, I pretty much have some basic ideas of what the partners are good, what partners are bad. Okay, so basically everything is bad. I mean, everything is not bad except they are not good enough. Okay, but there are a few ones that really stands out. They are the best that you can get. Okay, or the best that you can get in quite a not so expensive price. Okay, so I've mentioned in my previous videos that Start is good and Hollowed Ichigo is good. Okay, so yeah, those are the two tanks that you might want to pick on. I mean, choose between. Okay, but if you have more, if you can invest more, then go ahead and get Demon Ichigo. Okay, because Demon Ichigo is literally the best. Okay, but again, if you don't have that much to invest, um, going with Start or Hallowed Ichigo is really good. Okay, because Start and Hallowed Ichigo is known for clearing a whole part. I mean, a whole formation with just by itself. Okay, equipped with the right gear, the right Hogu, as we've discussed earlier by our friend Chino. Okay, the right Hogu, the right gear, the right Spirit Stones, and basically, if you boost the right um, attributes on those partners, Start or Hollow Ichigo, they can literally clear a whole formation. Okay, but let's not talk about the tavern only. Okay, also what you can consider and are actually good for your end build will be the partners in cross server battle and also special war powers. Okay, now these two are really good. Okay, Zaraki Kenpachi and Susuke, really good end game characters. I mean partners. Okay, now pretty much same goes to the
You are in the mix
CSB shop. Okay, the, but since we're focusing on PvP, the ones you can get is Hakutaiken Byakuya or Kyoka Sugetsu Aizen. Okay, but I've seen a lot of people, and what they did was they skipped Hakutaiken Byakuya, went with Shuraken Pachi, and then next would be Kyoka Sugetsu Aizen. Okay, but I'm not telling you guys that you should do that in that order. What you can do is, since you're focusing on PvP and we're talking about that, what you can do is go on with Kyoka Sugetsu Aizen on the PvP and then worry about your PvE formation later, which where Shura Kenpachi will do really great on. Okay, so that's it. Now, talking about the SWP partners or Special War Powers, I know it's not easy to get those coupons, okay? Especially if you are limited to buying only one set a day, and you being required to clear the Hueco Mundo map, it's not easy, okay? Yeah, I admit. But again, talking about the end build, these two are worth going for, okay? Now, bank everything, as I've said a ton of times. Bank your coins. Okay, when the right time comes, your glory will come. Okay, don't worry about you being weak now, but yeah, you spending less money than everyone else, and then getting to a certain point that you are like spending that kind of money. Well, there is that is where the true word wins, I mean, win comes into play. You know, you win, but you don't lose anything. Because again, your bank only took you patience and time, and then you got to the point where you are as strong as I mean, a paid player would be. Okay, so yeah, just bank your stuff. You know, I'm trying to encourage the free players. Okay, because you know, free players tends to get get soft and blames the VIP system and whatsoever. But I mean, I'm showing you guys a couple of people who have made it. You know, it just took them time. Okay, Well, if you're gonna invest, I mean, like I said, you can just bank your gold. Okay, 200 gold here, 200 gold there. It doesn't matter. Save your gold. Okay, so if you can, why not do it? That's all I'm saying. Okay. Now, of course, partners alone wouldn't be enough, or Hogu as well wouldn't be enough for PvP. Okay, since we're talking about the end build here, here is where the hardcore things come. Okay, now we've talked about the Zanpakuto on my previous video, the part 2. Okay, now I've talked about mainly the available ones that you have in disposal. Okay, but if you're getting down to the really better end build, here's where triple S and double S comes in. Okay, you really need one of these in order for you to get the maximum strength that you can get. Okay, because yeah, let's admit you're gonna spend quite a lot of money with these guys right here. Okay, but again, the bonus that they give and the advantages that they offer you will totally totally set I mean totally get across what you have paid for. Okay, it will be so worth it because again, they offer you tons and tons of stat boost. Okay, and not to mention they hit every first and fourth round of the battle. Okay, so that is really good, but again, be cautious. Okay, you need to know what you are buying before you actually buy them. Okay, now yeah, all of them is great, but what will benefit you more? What will give you the maximum punch that you are looking for? Well, that is again, I have recommended these two on my previous video. So yeah, damage, there's zero, there is a 0% here, so there's no deduction in damage on Vanguard, so that's really what you want. Because if you settle with the negative damage percentage, that means that your partner is becoming a less of a partner and you are allowing that. Okay, so yeah, go with these two, but if you are focusing more on a PvE, go with the other ones. Okay, because you don't really need the Vanguard. Okay, but since we're talking about PvP, then this would be the best option right here, best choices of Zanpakuto. Okay, now it's for you to decide what you want. Would you like a assaulter with 12% speed and 50% more damage, or just a insanely uh, insanely fast support? Okay, I mean 9% is not that big on base, but again you can upgrade this into two more, Bankai mode and also the Hogyoku, whatever you want to call it, mode. Okay, so yeah, that is pretty great. Okay, so that's the one of the hardcore elements of your end game. Okay, now if we talked about Zanpakuto, then definitely Reiatsu will be there. Okay, because this is the main point why you have this at Pacto. This gives you the most attributes and stat build that you could ever get from elsewhere. But also, this, I mean, this eats up the most silver than anything else in the game. Okay, so let's, for example, you have 100 million. Okay, yeah, you can spend that on a couple of upgrades on your equipment, but nothing hits it quite like the Reiatsu, because the pain of clicking this freaking button for a million times will just kill your nerves. Okay, plus as you can see right there, it's only been a few clicks, but again, it already ate 300k of mass silver. Okay, and that went nowhere right there. You can't see the difference, or barely see the difference. Okay, so yeah, hardcore end game or end build, go with this, okay? Because partners, accessories won't be enough, okay? What you need will be the ones that I described, okay? So the elements for a good end game or end build would be the combination of everything that you can harness, okay? So this would be the perfect time, I guess, because um I'm not on my end build yet. So I'm in the transition phase, as I've said, okay? Because here's the transition phase, so I need to catch up on my Reiatsu so I can walk with the words that I've told you guys. So I'm working on that. I'm sorry if it's taking so long, because again, I have missed a lot, a total of 2 weeks of Evil Spirit event at Ryoka. You can imagine how much silver that is. So yeah, you'll be saying the same thing that I've said. Damn. Okay. So yeah, bear with me. Okay. I'm trying the best that I could to catch up. Even though I'm not being able to do the events, and yeah, it's really taking a toll on me. Okay. People are getting stronger than me. I'm not hating, but again, as a player of Lady Booby, um yeah, I mean, who wants their character to be weak? No one, of course. So yeah, that's why I'm pissed at myself, or pissed on the things that is happening. But again, best sports to the guys that has surpassed me or will surpass me. Okay, shout out to them, especially my boy Yashiro. Okay, that dude is skyrocketing right now, and
You are
yeah,
next
I
with
mean, it's all cool
DJ
with me,
Raz.
because he watched my videos and learned a lot, and I see he's improving. He's knowing a thing or two that he doesn't know before, and now he's maximizing all of his resources. I see him do that, okay? I see him. That's why I give him the shout out. Oh, so again, let's clear things up before we wrap it up, okay? Now, Zanpakuto, you need the S, the double S, and the triple S's. Okay, the Zanpakuto. If you really wanna go hard on your end build, okay. But if you don't, then there's nothing much we can do but stick with what we have. Okay, so pretty much that is what I'll end up doing. Okay, so yeah, hardcore end game, go with the triple S, double S, and single S Zanpakuto, and don't forget your Ryatsu. On your end build, it is suspected, um or it is required, okay, on your end game phase, that you have a Reiyasu level of 50 plus, okay, because on your mid game there's really no sense of getting past 40 levels of Reiatsu, okay, but on the end game, Reiatsu plays a really big role. Okay, so 50 plus. You can't get any lower. If you go any lower, then one of your key elements
You are in
is
the
falling
mix
down.
with
Okay,
DJ Raz.
so yeah. Let's not ignore the Shinigami Academy. So not much I've spoken about these, but again, you gotta maximize everything for your end game, okay? I mean, look at this. It only eats up 10 gold, but look at the amount of stats that you get. 10 gold, okay? By using 100 gold, you've got the benefits of one single level 5 stone. I mean, I don't need to calculate that, because as you can see right here, HP bonus is already at 200 something, okay, almost 200, I'm sorry, okay, and then you get the other things, and this Shinigami Academy actually crits a lot often, okay, the minor crit, or the major crit even. So I've got a couple of those, okay, more than 5 I think. So it's pretty darn lucky considering the 10 gold price that it has. Okay, so don't ignore that. Also, a huge element in your end game phase would be your end game, um what's this, mod soul or whatever, your pet. Yeah, it's pet. I think it's pet. Okay, so your end game pet. Okay, so depending on what you got, depending on what you choose, that will define the outcome. Okay, right here, as you can see, I'm taking the the rightmost ladder to get Kenpachi Bonso, because okay, I'm gonna explain to you guys. Some of you think I'm rushing just to get the red one, but I'm really not. Okay, because the way I see it, it's better for me to it's better for me to start receiving the benefits of this one right here. That's because, as you can see, it gives me tons of Kido defense. As you guys have noticed, my Kido defense is weak as fuck. Okay, so I really need that, and that will be a very big help for me. Okay, so everyone else will be, making the hard choice, end up going with the middle because they want to get the strong one as fast as possible. But what they don't know is they can benefit from this one while they climb up. Okay, so that is how I see it. Okay, so everyone will be at this stage or this stage while I'm enjoying the maximum benefits of Kido type pet. Okay, and then when I get that Kido type pet, I can start working my way into the middle. Okay, so that is how I see it. I don't know about you guys. Some may agree, some might not. Okay, but whatever. I'm going with my plan, and as far as I can see it, my plan is doing good well for me. Okay, so yeah, this is also a good. I mean, this also plays a good role. Okay, because the buff that it gives you is just priceless. Okay, you can't buy these. I mean, you can buy the amount, but think of how much it would give you. Okay, think how much it would cost you for that thing to give you the same amount of benefits that you will get from here. So don't neglect the pet system. Okay, it's really good. There's a reason why it's there. Okay, also these guys right here, try your best to get the advanced level ones, because I've seen people with the advanced level and they really give a lot of stat boost rather than these guys right here. Okay, I can't quite remember the name of the guy, but yeah, I just know I've seen one. Okay, so it's like Hirako or something. Yeah, I think it's Shinji Hirako. Yeah. Let's leave it with Shinji Hirako. Okay, so yeah, I think we've tackled pretty much everything that you need for the end game. So if you've watched the part 1 and part 2, you're basically set. You know what you are doing right now. Okay, because you're making all the I'm not saying the right moves, but the moves that is required for you to be able to get to somewhere. Okay, because making too much mistakes in this game will just cost you a lot more time. Okay, for example, I'll give you guys an example. Okay, the amount of gold partners that I have right here, right now. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's good. Okay, flexibility, especially in Hueco Mundo. You need uh you need tanks, not only one, maybe two or three. I only got two though, but yeah, just to exchange when one of your guys is dying or already dead. Okay, so that alone, flexibility is really good. But again, if you make too much errors, I mean, I could have avoided a few errors. If I was going to get Shin Toshi, why would I get Haribel though? Right? I mean, Haribel is good because he has the chance of stun and decreases Fury. But again, I could have always waited for Toshiro to do the same. I just need to upgrade it, and right now I have 3k Hueco Mundo coins, which I think would be sufficient, if not maybe close to get him. Okay, but again, yeah. So again, let's not forget the soul skill, important as well. Maximum level is 30. Don't forget that. Okay. Max what you always use. Okay, max the level of what skill you always use. For example, I always use galaxy explosions. I don't think anyone here doesn't. I don't think anyone here um doesn't use this skill. Okay, because it's the ultimate skill for PvP. Okay, if not close to this one right here, because this is good as well. Okay, especially if you got an insane freaking that say for example you have um what's this Grimjaw. Okay, you have Grimjaw, and if
You
Grimjaw
are
gets
next
the
with
extra
DJ Red.
combo rate every time, then he's gonna freaking devour the Vanguard. So yeah, okay, so max out whatever skill you use often. In this case, PvP, then go with the 10th skill. Max that shit as max as possible, okay? So yeah, don't forget the key elements, okay? Zanpakuto, the S, double S, and triple S ranks or evaluation will really get you going on your um, end game or better end game, okay? Then the also ever important Rayatsu, okay? Always remember end game would be 50 plus, okay? Don't settle for anything less, okay? Because again, who doesn't want a character that is strong? Okay, so make yourself strong. Um, yeah, just 50 plus. Don't go any lower, okay? Again, the the pet system, don't ignore that, and also choosing the right partners in the tavern. Okay, don't choose anyone because you think this will work. Blah, blah, blah. It won't work. Okay, I've seen guys talked about highly of themselves. Yo, this will work. You know, I've calculated. Yo, I pictured the combo would be like this, but bullshit, it didn't work, and it just came crashing down to their face. Okay, there's a reason why people all over the server uses the same freaking partners. Okay, maybe not all, okay, but often you would see the majority of people. For example, you will see a lot of people using Ikaku. Then why is everybody using Ikaku? Because he works. Okay, so choose the right partners. Okay, but again, choose the right partners while you are considering the partners that you already have. Okay, because what you want is added flexibility. Okay, because if you want to swap, for example, okay, um, this is my Vanguard, okay, and then I'm going with this Vanguard right here, but this one uses Manic Blade. Okay, so they won't be able to switch. I won't be able to switch for that, and then you will be left with a problem of Spirit forging another weapon and upgrading it to the max just so Gilgal could have a weapon. So it's better to analyze everything first and then see if you can find a way to make your way into having some more extra stuff and making things work. Visualizing everything, planning everything first. So okay. Also, yeah. All right. So yeah, I consider these people to be gateways, okay, to your um, end build, okay. So suggestion right here, take these two, okay. I recommend it, okay. I might as well require it if you're watching the videos. So just get those two. You'll thank me later. Not only these two, not only does Zaraki works on PvE, he works on PvP. Okay, so back him up with Kisuke or Dark Rupia if you have him or her. Yeah, he will do insane 600% damage if he has that kind of growth rate. Combo rate. Okay, well, what if you get lucky, right? If you get lucky, he attacks twice, and then Kisuke boosts him with a fury, and then 600, boom, right there, right in front of your enemy's vanguard face. Okay, and Retsu Unohana, not only good for PvP but also for Hueko Mundo and King of Hollow Souls. Okay, a lot of people use Unohana in King of Hollow Souls because she works. Okay, so yeah, that pretty much ends our video right here. um like the video if you like it. Okay, dislike it if you dislike it. um yeah, leave your comments below, or suggestions, or whatever you want. Okay, it's all very appreciated, it's all very welcome. I have lots of love for everybody, and I'll keep saying that because I really love you guys. Okay, thank you guys for supporting me. Click subscribe if you haven't. Okay, and yeah, if you have any video suggestions, leave it on the comments below. I'll be happy to make a video for you. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys learned a lot from this video, because I know I did. Okay, even though I make the video, I pretty much learned along the way. Okay, and it's all thanks to you guys who suggest the videos. Okay, we will all learn at the same time. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.